Greetings everyone, welcome back. It is JWall here, and we are today showing, again, because I actually did a let's play with this, Stonehearth. So plenty of releases have come out for this game quite recently. It's been out for 2 months-ish. It came on the 30th of December, so it's been almost 2 months. A couple of patches have come out to repair bugs, certain bugs, which I explained into my first video when I showed this game not too long ago. And I had quite a few views on there. I was like, when I put it on, a lot of people viewed it. It got to about 50 views, which I'm quite impressed of. So yeah, I thought I'd show you again about what new has happened. So to the right of the screen here, where my mouse is, you could see a section of kind of all the release notes, what's actually been implanted. So job promotion. So the way that they get promoted is changed. I will show you that in a minute. Basically, before you used to put the carpenter down and there will be a saw floating around above the carpenter's workshop, then you assign someone to go collect that tool and la-di-da. Whereas now there's a saw on the ground and you select someone to go pick it up and then they'll go build their workshop. I think you gotta ask them to build it anyway, but they built their own workshop, which is cool. The world map is different, so you select an area you want to go into on the world map before you enter, instead of looking around the map and trying to find it. So I don't know if it's actually a larger map this time you get, so that's quite interesting. Sheep and rabbits have been added, and oh my god, the rabbits are cute. It's unbelievable. They are just adorable little creatures in the field. You can't do anything with them, they're just merely there to make it look pretty, because they're can't do anything with them. You know, you can't get fur, you can't get any coats from, you can't get wool from the sheep. They're just there to add something to the game, instead of it just being a plain landscape with your villagers on. Another thing as well is quick start, which is here. Pretty simple. Quick start, so instead of going to the new game, going to the new world map and stuff like that, if you just want to quickly play the game, hit that button and you start playing the game, basically. That's kind of it. One thing I didn't tell you before, I don't think I did show you, is settings. Now we've got some settings on the screen. It's very basic settings at the moment, so you know, vertical sync, full screen, requires a restart, pretty basic stuff. Anti-aliasing level, don't know what that is for, so I don't fiddle with that. Shadow detail, so for some people's computers at the moment who might not, you know, handle shadow, stuff like that, or maybe their graphics card isn't too strong. Mine is the case, after all I'm running on a laptop. You know, you can change this bit, all that jazz, you know. So it's very basic. There's not really much in the way of control as to how your game will look at the moment, but like I said, it's an alpha 1, you know. Give it some time, give it some time. I think you can save game, but I don't know as of yet, so that's it. And there's an exit button here. Before you had to, at least from the first one, you had to like hit the X button at the top of the screen because it was in windowed mode, but that's changed, so that's all cool. Right, let's show you what the new game is like. So here we are. This is where you go to now, and it will randomly generate a world. So this is now a world. All those people who know what Dwarf Fortress is will think, wow, this looks a bit kind of similar to the way you start Dwarf Fortress. You know, you create a random generated world and then you select where you want to go, like so. Only you don't use the keys, you just scroll over with your mouse, and then you get on the side some information about what the area looks like. So this here is the foothills, where you see the indicator. It kind of gives you how much vegetation is there, so it's quite, you know, there's plenty of trees, and how much wildlife is there. So later on in the game, wildlife will be a thing to look for, but now it doesn't matter because they just make it look pretty. So it's like if you go over here, this is the plains, like no vegetation at all, and a few bits of wildlife, and up here you've got the mountains. You know, so it kind of explains where everything is and what everything is, and you can kind of tell by looking at the map what things are. So these little green blocks are trees, basically. So this kind of shows you it's forested. This is a plain, and then, you know, you kind of get the gist of it. And anyone who knows a map will know what everything is. Brilliant. So yeah. So let's go to somewhere which is quite dense. Let's go over here, shall we? So you can choose to embark here or choose another location. I'm going to stick there. If you don't like the map, then you can roll for a new one, which is pretty cool. So it just randomly generates a world. That's just for aesthetics. Atmospherics. I keep on saying that, I don't know why. Embark here. Just so you know, geomancers are not in the game as of yet. Ta-da! Yay! So, back to this screen. Q and E to rotate. WASD to move around. Use your mouse scroll to zoom in and out, and I think you can do the same. There are two different keys you use to zoom in and out, but I can't remember which one it is. I don't know. Hold the spacebar, you can move around with your mouse. Cool. Right, so yeah. In order to start, you look around and you need to place this, which is a little flag. Basically, this is a location of where your villagers will spawn. So, oh look at that, there's some sheep. Oh, sheep. I'll go up to them in a minute. So I'm going to go right about here. Ta-da! There's my villagers. All 6 of them. I can count. Yay. So the next thing to do is to place a stockpile. So what they do is they actually got a few bits of resources in their hands. So we need to get them a location in order to place them. So we don't want it too big. Otherwise they'll get confused. Wow. Right, so a few more things to look at. Berries are your form of food in this game. For now, later on it will change, and I can show you by clicking on the stockpile. Once I've got rid of this actual notification, which would help. So yeah, cool. Basically says the rest is up to you, and it's now time to make sure they survive. Oh, they started a fire already. Wow, nighttime came quick. You can't pause time, you can't really do much at the moment. I don't think there's a way you can pause the game at all and exit, which is a bit odd, you know. But yeah, so let me click on that. There we go. Stockpile. So that you can edit the stockpiles. Here we are. This is a notification about the stockpile, and these are kind of all the obviously resources they've got planned for, which is amazing. So some of these things are cool, like the weapons, the armor. That is really cool. Armor set. If that is actually in the game later on, that's kind of style, that would be quite nice. These are all the types of foods. So you got different fruits and veggies, which will be what is over here. Berries. So berry bush. It's night time at the moment, so yeah, what we want to do, and what I normally try and do, is build another stockpile, just a smaller one, and I will edit this one to just be food and drink, and this one I tend to just be resources, which is mainly wood, so I don't get things mixed up, and I keep productivity at its max. Hang on, let me just quickly check these sheep out. Oh my god, oh wow. That is so cool. Look at those, oh stop moving damn sheep. Look at those ears. Oh my god. Wow. Awesome sheep. So I need to get them to do stuff. We'll get a carpenter later on. So let's get them to cut down some trees. So you select a tree, and you can either hit the 1 key or click this here, which is basically ordering a villager to go harvest. It'll indicate by the axe on top of the tree, and that is indicated to go harvest now. So I'm going to harvest a few trees. A few of the smaller ones, because they don't provide a lot of wood. Cool. Then once that's all done, I'll go harvest some food, so then they can store that into the stockpile. I don't know if there are any more berry bushes around close by, maybe. Not close, but I know there's some just around the corner over there. I think that might be a bit too far. So these are my supply of food. There you go, stockpiling that. So one of the bugs they fixed is the stockpile bug, so hopefully the villagers will not get stuck on the stockpile. which is a big problem when you're trying to do stuff and they just stand in the middle of the stockpile going, I don't know what to do. This is my log. Get off my log. So what can you do with wood? Well, you can build things with the Carpenter, or you can build buildings. At the moment you can make wall loops, so you just make a wall loop at the moment. I'm not going to place one, because the last time I tried to place a wall loop it failed miserably. But yeah, you kind of go one to the other, and I don't know how to delete it, so yeah. You can build wall loops, or you could build small rooms. And you can rotate the building by pressing the right click, the right mouse button. There we go. But I'm not going to build that yet either. I'm going to wait till they've collected more resources, because it takes a lot of wood, because at the same time as they're building the actual construction, they build scaffolding around it, so that takes double the amount of wood to construct a building. So let's get some more. No rest for the wicked in this place. Oh, and it's morning. Indicated here by the yellow, rather chirpy chappy here. So that's my stock list at the moment. 36 wood. Wahey. So we've seen sheep. What else is there to see? So we got sheep. There are bunnies. So where are some bunny rabbits? Rabbits. Rabbits. Anyone like some rabbit stew? No, I'm joking. They're too cute to kill in this game. Where are they? Rabbits, rabbits, rabbits. Hello, bunny rabbits. That's all load of flowers. Come on, there's gotta be a bunny rabbit somewhere. Seriously, no bunnies? Oh, such a shame. I don't think I can find any bunnies for you guys to see. I had some screenshots on Steam. If you know. Just so you know. If you want to see those, it's JWall. So you can find it on Steam, find my profile, and you can see those pictures on there of the bunnies. But at the moment, I can't seem to find any bunny rabbits to show you on here. Maybe if I locate some, I'll show you them. Let's go all the way over here just in case. I haven't been over here yet. Bunny rabbits, where are you? Oh, no, that's a bit of dirt. Damn you, game, I'm disappointed with you now. When I want to show people something, you don't allow me to show them. Oh, sorry about that, quick zoom. Right, so they've collected all that wood, which is pretty cool. Still not enough though. So I'll get a few of those to do that, and then I'll get another one to come and collect berries. There we go. A sheep! So fluffy! That just reminds me of Despicable Me. It's so fluffy! It's so fluffy! You're so fluffy, I'm gonna die! Yes, I just did. I just said that. Yes, I did. Doo-doo. Someone's tired. They're gonna fall asleep in a minute. There you go. This is cool. You can hear that. Listen. There's like a little lullaby. Oh, he's sleeping. It's a shame I can't whack him to wake him up. Get working, damn you! No sleeping in my farms. Grr. Oh no. Oh no. They're all sleeping. So you still got the notifications down here, which are quite small, which tells you what happens basically during the day. So the sun is set, so and so has a full. I do that, and then it tells you if they sleep, and everything else like that. This down here, if I click on it, it shows you the performance, what's happening. Pretty neat. Let me remove that. There we go. So yes, there's not much at the moment when it comes to the selecting phase of everything. So you just got stockpile, replace an item. There was one in the previous one. It says workshops, but obviously that's changed now because the tool is down here. You bring the tool with you, and then you have to make the tool in order to get the workshop. But yeah, at the moment it's just Carpenter's, which is the only workshop in the game so far. That will be changing. Now something else, which is the reason why I'm actually recording this video, is because they're able to complete buildings. I may see a complete building today. That's what it's in the patch notes. They actually complete buildings. They don't forget about them. They finish them off. And I haven't seen that myself because I was a little bit busy before. Last week I was performing in the show, which I did put up in my Oops, It's Been a While video. So that kind of explains what I was doing. There's a link in the description which tells you which show I was in. Yesterday it was performing on stage and singing and dancing. Oh my god, it was absolutely brilliant. It was so fun. Yeah, never want to sleep on the job. Let's hear the lullaby. That's so cool. It's like one of those really tacky, you know, you get those little wind up musical things that you just wind and it makes a tune. And if you wind it faster, it goes din 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 din. Oh, so cool. Anyway, let's start the building because we've got a lot of wood here. So I'm going to ask them to build a simple room. I'm going to build a simple room right about there. There we go. Blueprint has been placed, and they're all going to start building this thing. So what they'll do first is they'll build obviously the floor, the bottom floor, the edges and the barriers and stuff like that, you know, like support beams. And as it goes on, they'll start building scaffolding to go up and finish off the higher bits of the building. So there you go, there's a bit of scaffolding. This blue box indicates where they can actually get up, like a ladder. Yeah. Ta-da. So alright, berry bushes, they do regrow over time. So at the moment they haven't actually regrown. Usually they're a lot faster than this. But yeah, we shall see. And you can't multiply them at the moment. You can't like cut them down and get some saplings and grow more. Maybe that's something they'll do in the future. But yeah, the development team are brilliant. You know, they answer all the questions on the forum, even on the Steam group and the community group that we've got. The website looks amazing. It's such a cool website. But yeah, everyone is just relaxed and they're doing their job. It's brilliant. So any questions you can ask the development team and they will do it. Why are you slacking? Come on, get to work. So you can move objects. I'm just going to move this flag a minute. I'm just going to put it there. And they will do that. Okay, build the flag over there. Ta-da! One hit with a hammer and it's done. I wish it was like that in real life. Whack! Boom! There's a skyscraper. Skyscraper, not skyscraper. English language is not my first. Even though it kind of is. Oh, hungry. Another thing I showed you as well is they got character sheets. Each person has a character sheet indicated here. Oh, that's new. So she is starving, which is why she has the indication above. So and that's what she's going to eat. I didn't see that, so you get indications now. And this one here, carrying heavy things. She's carrying a couple of berries, not exactly heavy. Okay, that's pretty neat. But obviously, carrying heavy things is a modifier to the speed, so she slows down. But that's not the character sheet. The character sheet is this button here. So let's click on that, and ta-da! We have the character sheet. Still no portraits from last time we checked. But yeah, it just gives you basic things. Very basic things. Information about everything. So speed is reduced because she's carrying heavy stuff. There you go, and it shows you exactly there the modifier. It's a minus 50%. Oh, and something else we get in the game is errors. So bug lists, basically. So things that didn't work. So that warning has already been sent off, I think, because I did select for them to get data from my game. So yeah, bug warnings, errors, and things like that code which doesn't work, or didn't work, that should have worked, will pop up like that. And that will get larger over time. So I'll just place that down here, so it's not really in the way. Ta-da! It's as if it never turned up. And that's quite funny. Now, he went into build and he's actually stuck because the scaffolding is in the way, so he can't get out at the moment. So, oi slackers, stop looking at the fire and help your fellow man. He's stuck inside the house, he probably is hungry. Oi! Oi! Go! Go do my bidding. I'm sorry, but you can't really force him to go away from that. It's such a cool thing. Very nice light effects. Save him! So I don't know how they build the actual roof at the moment. Unless it just pops on at the end. I haven't seen it finished. So we will see this together as we play the game. It's nearly done, the walls, nearly done. Good thing about the scaffolding though is that actually you get the wood at the end, so you don't lose wood, you regain it. So that's all cool. Yeah, last 2 blocks. So you managed to get 1 bit of wood. Go on, someone finish the last block. There we go. That's the last bit of the wall. So still no roof finish. Maybe they got to get rid of the scaffolding. Let's check on the berry bushes. Still not replenished. So it must take a lot longer. You can see them popping through. They're just not ripe yet, it says. Creme of the caveman diet. Berries. Come on. You know you want to hurry up and finish this. So we don't really need them all to do this. So what we can do now is we can assign our carpenter. So here we have a saw. You can see it. If I can zoom in and have no one in the way. There you go. There's our saw. Very nice looking tool that is. So what we need to do is we need to assign one of our villagers to have or to be the carpenter. So I don't know if over time they're gonna have people are gonna have certain skills towards certain things. So you look for your villagers about who's got the best crafting skills for wood or who's got the best carpentry skill. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing. But at the moment you can just choose any villager by just clicking a villager. So I'm gonna go for this chap here. There you go, Gareth Thramer or Thramer. or framer, because it's not TH. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with the fl. And then approve him. But he'll go collect his tool. And he'll change his clothes at the same time. Very quick. It's like a magic trick. But he's now blue. So he currently doesn't have anywhere to go. So what we can do is we can build his workshop. So we do that. Build a workshop there. And we'll put your storage just outside. Then he's going to go and build his own workshop inside of our new little small room. Ta-da! Now what we can do with this is we can craft items. Here comes the window as it drops down from the top. And these are all the items we can build and type WS at the same time. Very cool. So we can do picket fence with a gate. So you know, if you want to enclose your area, you can use picket fences to do that. Simple wooden chair. You know, they do look like this as well in the game. So it kind of tells you everything you need. So yeah, click on what you want. I want to build a picket fence. It tells you what you need. So what resources you need to have. So 2 wood resources. And it tells you a little description of what it is. So it keeps people off your property. Get off my land! And I have plenty of fences by the end of this game. Nice little quote at the bottom. If it's not white, is our life unfulfilled? Sorry, sheep, you're unfulfilled. Why are you fulfilled? Since you're white. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, you can create different items. So dining tables. So these are larger tables, unlike a table for one is quite small. You know, it's like a coffee table towards a massive dining table. Another thing you can make on here is beds. So you get a straw bed. Or a mean bed. It's not that mean. It's slightly more comfortable than the floor anyway. Yeah, and then you get comfy beds. But they require cloth, which I don't think is yet in the game. I will look up on that, but I don't think it is yet. You can get nicer chairs instead of just simple wooden chairs, but they just require one more bit of wood. You know, just to make it look that extra nicer. Yeah. Right. So looking at it now, the house is complete, but the roof's not done. How do you finish the roof? Interesting. Okay. So now we've kind of seen together that the roof isn't complete. Now I don't know if there's anything particular I need to do in order to get them to complete the roof. Maybe if I post this on the community on Steam, then maybe one of you can help me. If you put in the comments below, or if you direct message me, you know, or we can just chat on the forum on a thread in the Steam community group. But yeah, that's a shame. Oh well. We have a lot of wood left, by the looks of things, and he's carrying a bunch of wood, so we need to get rid of some of this wood. So let's build a couple of dining tables. Let's craft 6. There it goes in the queue, and we can actually queue more items. So 6 are going to be created now. Hopefully, when he moves. Or is he stuck? I don't know. And then I'll create 6 chairs. Not 7, 6. Ta-da! Then that goes down in the queue. And then I'll create 6 beds. There we go. So, are you stuck in the wall, or are you going to move? I don't know. Let's make sure they're not all stuck. Go. Harvest over there. There you go. You're alive. You're still stuck in the wall. And you're asleep. Oh well, this has been highly entertaining. So, one good thing, people do not get stuck inside of the stockpile, which is good. And he just walked through a wall. GG, man. When you're hungry, you become the Hulk. Yes. We have a Carpenter, which becomes the Hulk when he's hungry. And he goes and sits in the side of the wall. Oh, and he's going to... Oh, brilliant. Oh, it's so funny, it made me cough. Oh, but that fixed him, and he's going back to normal. Wow. This has been educational. And they're walking through trees and the likes. They are doing it all. Oh, that actually hurt my throat. I need to go get a drink. Ah. So he's going to go collect the amount of wood he needs because he's creating dining tables. So they do require 4 pieces of wood. So 4 bits of wood to create 1 table, and I've created 6. So another thing you can make. Oh, this has changed. It says tools, weapons, and armor. Now at the moment there's no tools in there, so maybe with the Carpenter you can create tools. That's new. So maybe you create a pickaxe and then you create a mining workshop and they'll go mine stone and bring it back. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you create so you can create swords, practice swords. There's only out of wood, nothing there, and a buckler, so you get shields. So one thing I don't know is if you can equip these things yet. So we could probably find out today, if I keep playing the game. And I think since we got the building finished and the Carpenter's busy construction stuff, I'll quickly put a cut here and then I'll come back to it so we have a 2-part video. How's that for you all? Yeah, 2-part video. Brilliant. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to get a drink and I'll see you in a bit.